Okay, back and Xroomer has finished posting to those 7,800 sites. You have to make sure that you stop it because you cannot edit any of the AI fields while it's running. You go into your self-learning, go into control, and you will see what we have here. We picked up some fields to work with, and this is a good thing. Text, all right, it's taught itself. All right, text before field, email, it accepted that it's the email code and that's where it's going to keep it, and I'm okay with that. I think that's good. CAPTCHA verify code, enter the security code, secret code. Yep, I would agree with that. If I want to double check any of these, I could actually go to that site and make sure that's what it was, but I'm going to tell you 9 times out of 10 it's probably correct. And here you can see that this is obviously what we have here. To double check and verify that, I would go to view source on the page, and I'd scroll on down here, and what am I looking for? I am looking for, enter the security code, and the field name is CAPTCHA verification code. Let's see if we can find CAPTCHA verification code. If code. It's going to be one word. Okay. And here we are. And this is, yes, obviously our, please fill in the security code. This is what we're talking about. This is our thing. This is our this is the correct form. So you see that Xroomer has made the correct assumption about what that form means. So let me close that. We've already, just in that short little batch of 7,800 sites, Xroomer has learned 3 new fields correctly, as far as I can tell. Especially when you look at things like the text before string, enter the string for spam prevention image above. It understands that's secret code. Great. We'll show you how to handle a couple of these that aren't automatic. The Xroomer didn't automatically learn on its own. And they're pretty easy. So from here, we will take, let's see, name. That should be an easy one. Let's go and check out what this looks like here. Make sure. Name, simple as could be. Let me make sure this is the correct field though. Oh, looks like it won't let me view source. That's interesting. Let me see if I can do it another way. Page. View source. Okay. Find. And you're gonna have to when you're searching just by name, it's gonna find everything that has the name in it. What we're looking for specifically though is, okay, it looks like our field name is KSDF. Let's see if we can find that instead of name. That'll give us a much faster set of results, or much more accurate. Obviously, a little pop-up. Eventually I'll get there. I'll click on the right thing. Okay. KS. Here we go. Now you can see this is something where this guestbook admin changed the field name to something dissimilar from any of the other guestbooks like it, and that was obviously to try to prevent spam. Actually, I think this is the appropriate one. Yeah, name. And this is just something where it'll throw Xroomer off just a little bit to not know what this is. And when we go ahead and add this name value, this is going to get added to the AI as understanding that this is where you put your name. Now, this is a perfect example when you look at the source of not a whole lot of other guestbooks are going to have this really, or not other content management systems are. So for every value that we're adding to this AI, it may not really work out that well on forums. And this is an instance where it's obviously best to train your AI specifically for what you need. And in our case, what we need to do is train it for these guestbooks. So our field name is correct there. We've checked the box. And our field value, we can slide up, select nickname, And let's make sure that that's actually what we want to do here. Let me go back to the page. Yeah, nickname probably worked there. So, nickname. You know what? Just for shits and giggles. Yeah, no, nickname's fine. Hit OK. Boom. Field added, learned. Okay. Let's see if we can figure out what a couple of these others were. OOE something or other. Let's take a look, see what that is. And we'll go back and view the source. Edit, find, OOE. And in this case, it looks like this is whatever the heck that means. So let's see, betref. What was betref on the last one? The one in English? Oh, we don't know. Well, this is a case where we may need to translate that to figure out what the heck that was supposed to be. It's German, obviously, so we can go over to google.com. German. No subject. So subject. That means subject. Okay. So for betref, or OOEM, we're going to teach it that means subject. Okay. Let's see if we can find some others. Email. Hidden. You know, that's any of these hidden privates I get suspicious of. You know, because usually when you have that could be a webmaster popping a field in there that's only visible to bots, not humans, as an anti-spam measure. And this doesn't even matter. This page is just nothing. So XRumor, or I scraped a bad page there. That's not XRumor's fault. Let's see if we can find another. YM, that's going to be Yahoo Instant Messenger, I can tell you already, but we'll go check it out first. Yep, right there, pretty easy. So for that, we'll just teach that. YM should be, I don't even know if it's a standard thing. Yeah, it's not even a standard thing, so we won't teach that to it. Is AIM a standard thing? I forget. No, you can see how often I do these anymore. I don't even really bother with them. Graphic code. That's going to be secret code, I'm sure. Let's check that out. Yep, graphic code. So this is what we need to teach is that's a secret code. And what we'll do is we'll go over here. Where did it go? Right there. Graphic code. Secret code. Done. Okay. Let's see. So, I mean, you can see this is pretty basic. I'm just going to check out one more of these just to give you a pretty easy idea. But you can see how easy this is. Leave private message, yes or no. We can leave that unchecked because we don't need to leave it private for the guestbook owner only. So that's a field that we're better left not teaching to XRumor. Which is another example. If somebody had a really big AI file that they sold you, they may have taught that field to XRumor, and then your link wouldn't be public because it'd be sent only to the guestbook owner. So how much does that suck? Like I said, big files, they're not the answer. They're really not what you want. Anyway, so by hand we've taught it 3 or 4 extra fields. We hit save. You can see that the file has changed from 0 to 131 KB. Hit OK. And let's just do a quick back-to-back test here. 228, I'm going to write down the results, see if it improved at all. It may not have. 228 and 2284. Now something to remember here is this isn't really a true thing because I think I had some forms stuck in there that just activated. Yeah, you can see these activated on the last run. So it's more like 220, but just for shits and giggles, let's run it again and see what happens, see if we've improved our success rate at all, just with those 5 or 6 changes. Start it again, and we'll be back shortly.